Hi Gemini, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your general reading for February 8th to the 28th. So this is going to be not for the bi-weekly that was for the 1st to the 14th. I'm changing it just because this is throwing me off how long these readings are, and when anything comes up in my life that kind of gives me a hiccup where I have to see something else, everything gets, set back. Especially the love readings that are for every week. So next time, this is going to be a monthly thing for everybody. And because I got you guys late, I'll start with you guys. All the signs that I missed on time, I'll start with those first and flip the order for next month. So let's get started. This is your February 8th to the 28th. So from today to the 28th, general reading. Let's go over the cards real quick. This is the Chris Walder Tarot deck, Goddess Tarot deck. These are the Oracle cards. I'm going to put these away. Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Sacred Traveler by Denise Lynn. Crystal Reading Cards by Rochelle Sherman. Colette Barron reads Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Megan Watterson's Divine Feminine Oracle cards. Wild Kuan Yin Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild. And let's get right into your Celtic Cross. Let me light some incense and clean up the space here. My crystals are all outside. I'm going to bring them in today, so they'll be up for the next week's readings. I put it out for charging for the new moon that was like days ago, but that's how much I like the new moon. As long as it's that scimitar moon, I will leave it out. Alright. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 28th. General reading. Can we get a Celtic Cross, please? Okay. The King of Love. And then there's somebody who's got a barrier, guarded, the Wounded Warrior, defensive. 10 of Wands on the bottom, responsibilities and great success. Great responsibilities, great success. Alright, can we please get a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 28th, please? In the form of a Celtic Cross. Can we get a reading for all the Geminis who need to hear this message? A positive reading for those who are trying to manifest their best life. For those who need to hear this message. Alright, this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 7th, 8th to the 28th. It's a little bit loud. My head's about to explode. Hold on one sec. A little better. Again, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, 5 of Pentacles, lack of faith, lack of funds, but the happily ever after. This could also speak to being rebellious and not accepting help from some kind of institution like the church or the law, or it could be turning your back and leaving an institution because you want to try to do something on your own, like trying to start something new because there was some kind of conflict where you were. This is a conflict card as well. This is a complete fulfillment card, 10 of Cups, happily ever after. This is for Gemini, please. Can we get a Celtic Cross for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 28th, please? Alright, that's my signal. So 4 of Pentacles. That's a situation. On the bottom, the Sun card, the Zoria. Beautiful. Major Arcana. It's the happiest card in the deck, so that's good. But you got the situation is 4 of Pentacles. Again, with the 5 of Pentacles is a challenge. Consciously, we got Ace of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy for a Gemini. On the bottom, again, with the Princess of Pentacles. This is like the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Recent past, 10 of Swords. Recent future, 8 of Wands. You right now, Princess of Cups. There's some water, okay? This is like the Knight of Cups. Around you, beginnings, the Fool card with Goddess Tara here. This is your hopes and fears, 3 of Pentacles. And the outcome, Justice with Goddess Athena. Beautiful. 2 of my favorite goddesses here. All right. And the Sun card on the bottom. All right. So let's see. The situation is, first of all, let's just say off the bat, there's tons of pentacles here, right? So this is concerned with more physical, tangible, material things in your life right now. Also, we only have 1 Wands, 1 Sword, 1 Cup. 3 Major Arcana cards. All awesome. In what's around you, we've got the Fool card with Goddess Tara. And we've got the outcome, Justice with Goddess Athena. And then what the underlying energy here, we got the Sun with the Zoria. All right, so let's talk about the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is where you're being very stingy, miserly, or greedy, okay? 4 of Pentacles is the energy of when you've worked really hard to get where you're at. And now, for whatever reason, you're holding those pentacles that you have really tight, the coins you have, whatever you've worked for in the material world, your successes, you're holding them really tight because you're distrustful of other people. To the point where you're unreceptive, closed off, you don't trust people, right? There's a major distrust, almost to the point of paranoia, okay? I'm not saying you have to be paranoid because most people do usually want something, right? But this 4 of Pentacles is feeling like you're not receptive, feeling closed off, kind of where you don't want to do anything. You don't want to invest. You don't want to share. You don't want to meet new people. It's just being closed off, okay? And then it's challenged by this 5 of Pentacles card. 5 of Pentacles, the next step right after the 4. This is about a lack of faith, lack of funds, lack of trust, and this is the challenge. You're closed off because you're unreceptive, closed off, holding things tight, miserly, greedy, that kind of energy. And also in love and romance, it could speak to being a little bit lusty as well. Uncommitted kind of energy, as well as the 5 of Pentacles. But the 5 of Pentacles is the next kind of evolution of the Pentacles here, the next step. So with the 5 of Pentacles, as I said, it's being outside of the institution, whatever institution it is that, you know, is affecting you, whether it be the institution of marriage, whether it be law or education, whatever it is, being a rebel, being outside of this because you want to go the other way. In this card, you'll see 2 people. One is bundled up and feeling cold and kind of upset about the situation. The other person is kind of looking and marveling at the snow and enjoying the peaceful kind of natural scenery here. This is about, if you are uncommitted in love and romance, it's kind of that energy of going out and meeting people who've got issues like you, so that nothing ever really truly manifests because you don't want to manifest it yourself. In finances, this is speaking to maybe no new income coming in and the dough is low, financial strain, okay? So the reason that you're holding on to your coins so tight here with 4 of Pentacles is because your challenge is that this lack of faith. Really, it is mostly about a lack of faith and then lack of funds as well, okay? Why is it lack of faith? Because traditionally in the tarot, it'll show a church in the background. And these 2 people, they'll show like one sick kind of person with a peg leg and the other person who's like a older woman, sometimes a mother and a child. It just shows a situation where there's lack of lack of faith, lack of funds, okay? That's a challenge. Because this lack of faith, lack of funds, energy, you're holding on to what you have very tightly. In the conscious, in the day-to-day, you've got something here. It's a very positive card. This is Ace of Pentacles. All the aces are extremely potent cards. More so than the 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 10s are potent as well. The aces have the seed, like the DNA for everything else to culminate to the completion of that suit. So in your mind, you have some new opportunity, whether it be a new job, a new career, a new home, a new relationship, something of the material world that's on your mind that you know has the potential for greatness. Now, on the foundation here, you've got Princess of Pentacles, which is like the Knight of Pentacles, because this is a girl power deck. The queens are the completion of the suit, not the kings. It goes like this. It goes prince, princess, king, queen. Okay? So you've got the Princess of Pentacles here, and she is someone who, you know, you'll see usually knights having horses and so on. They haven't put these princesses or princes for that matter with horses in this deck, but really in traditional tarot it speaks to changement and movement, okay? Especially with the Knight of Pentacles, like this Princess of Pentacles, it speaks to some kind of move of location, thinking of moving home, moving careers, okay? So you've got two cards speaking to a change here, a new opportunity that's on your mind that has great potential. And then on the subconscious here, you're ready to move on to the next stage. You're ready to move on to something new. You've got a move of location, a move of residence, a move of career, job, something, a move. This Knight of Pentacles energy or Princess of Pentacles energy is very slow and steady, focused, and they will get to the end goal no matter what. The only thing people will say about this kind of energy is very slow moving. But they do. They're the most committed out of all the, let's say, princesses or knights, okay? In the recent past, there was something that ended brutally with a 10 of Swords. This is like the card of ruin or abuse, death, ending, completion. Swords represent Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Because swords are air signs. Mental, intellectual, thoughts, all that. Processing information. 10 of Swords is where it was a brutal ending to something. It was a miserable ending to something. And it's over. Complete. Done. It's in the past. In the recent future, you got 8 of Wands now. Great energy to begin with. 8 of Wands into the recent future means lots of communication. It's a busy time. Lots of love and enthusiasm and good feedback coming back at you to the point where it's almost overwhelming. So something brutal ended. You have this new idea in your mind. But in the recent future, you're going to have fantastic feedback. Okay? With the 8 of Wands. That's love, enthusiasm, good news, all that stuff. High energy. Wands are all about growing, male fire energy of making things happen. From vision to manifestation. And then you've got the Princess of Cups here. Look at how these two are looking at each other. The Princess of Cups is like the Knight of Cups. And this is you right now. This is kind of like a younger person's energy in the terms of, not, I see youthful energy here, aside from the goddesses. Because this is someone who is unmarried kind of energy, younger. So are, you know, the princesses. So the princess, though, yeah, both princesses. So this Princess of Cups is like the Knight of Cups. And the difference is you see in the Knight of Cups in traditional tarot, you'll see the knight offering his cup. And it'll be described as a romantic dreamer type. Very dreamy, very engaging, very attractive. But again, easy come, easy go type of person. In this deck, when you see the Princess of Cups taking that traditional role of Knight of Cups, the Princess of Cups in this deck is drinking from the cup. Meaning there's like an evolution here in this deck where she's able to enjoy what she's worked hard for. She's able to enjoy life. She knows how to enjoy life, to drink from that cup of life, right? As opposed to just offering this. So it could be an offer of love. It could be some kind of sign of romance coming up, or you trying to, you feeling that way again. But really, it's you being, this is the you now. This is you being opened up and receptive again. Okay, from Four of Pentacles closed off. For some, there's you now looking like you're able to drink from that cup. Something has made you, you're drinking from some cup. Okay, you're from a cup, drinking in the situation, adventure, energy of something. Okay, and then around you is the Tara card, Goddess Tara, beautiful, with the Fool position in the major arcana, meaning major secrets. So major arcana here, here, and here. This will have a strong influence from February 8th to the 28th. These three positions, these three cards. Around you, there is someone, or you are, in the energy of the Fool card. The Fool card, as it says beginnings, represents a clean, fresh start, clean slate, starting over, a new adventure, optimism, faith, intuition, excitement, and it's also a very spiritual card. That's why they put Goddess Tara here. It could be a card of enlightenment as well. Okay, so something around you is a new opportunity, a new beginning, okay? And then you've got, in your hopes and fears, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about being successful at work, getting recognition and fame and your props for doing whatever it is you do very well. It's also the card for artists, because again, in the traditional tarot, you see this kind of church here, and in the traditional tarot you'll see that there'll be a craftsman working on some art piece on, one of the church walls, and two older members of the church kind of overlooking his work. It's kind of got this energy of collaboration, working with others, but it's in a way where you are respected in your own right for being a master at your own skills. So you're hoping for a Three of Pentacles situation. Recognition for work well done, to be good at your craft. It could be an artist's craft, some very creative energy. So are all the wands. And then you end up in the outcome of Athena, Goddess Athena, the Greek goddess or Roman goddess. I think it's Greek goddess. I know that they're in both Roman and the Greek, and in Greece they have different names sometimes for the same goddesses. But anyway, the Athena is a goddess of wisdom, intelligence, and war. Okay, like a warlike battle energy as well. Now, when you've got her taking the place in the Justice card, Justice is traditionally depicted with Lady Justice with a blindfold on her eyes holding scales. It is the card of karma, of things working out fairly for everybody involved. Now, if you've been above board, no worries. If you haven't, well. And then also, it's about institutions as well. Like justice can signify marriage even. It can signify legal contracts, court rulings, court dealings, things like contracts, custody, divorce, inheritance, or those kind of things. Anything to do with law. Justice is about having the power and authority to make judgments that will affect your life. So that's in the outcome. So if you've got any legal matters or anything that's pending, make sure you're above board in everything. And I also see that this Justice card is looking towards the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be that it's a new opportunity with something to do with some type of institution that you're looking to get into. Okay. Now let's take a peek at the bottom of the deck. With the Sun, Here it's with the Zoria. I'm assuming they're goddesses, and my bad, I didn't look them up. Okay, let me look it up real quick. Just because it's right here. This is the Goddess Tarot Workbook by Chris Walder. It's got the definitions as well. So let's look up the sun with the Zoria. Okay, it's right here. It's traditionally the sun. It's about creativity, success, fertility. And it means an expansive, life-affirming energy that brings opportunities and optimism, creativity and inspiration, relationships with children, procreation, love and sexuality, masculine or yang energy. All right, so who the Zoria are is in Slavic mythology, the Zoria are a trinity of sister goddesses who attend to the sun god, whose chariot rides through the sky every day to bring warmth to the earth. As well as attending to the sun god, without whose light all living things would perish, the Zoria are believed to be the guardians of the universe. As such, they stand watch over a fierce doomsday hound subdued by only a chained leash. One legend states that if ever this chain were to break, the end of the world would be at hand. The sun represents the brilliance of this life force that the Zoria protect, the incisiveness of intellect, the inspiration of creativity, the light that nourishes all life. Just as the sun shares its light, we all have special talents and qualities we should share with the world. The appearance of this card is a wonderful affirmation of this brilliant, expansive energy. Prepare to shine your light to the world. If you are uncertain what talents you have to offer, remember everyone has some special gift. It is time to own yours and offer it to the world. All right. Again, speaking to kind of more, it feels like there's like, it's mostly about, I feel like it's mostly about career and finance, but it's a little bit touching on your romantic life as well. So underneath the sun, which is also, let's speak to the sun, traditionally tarot means clarity, success, abundance. The clarity aspect is because in the light of day, everything comes out. So with the Justice and the Sun card, nothing will be hidden. Okay. And then, ooh, Fortune. Like these two together, Gemini, congratulations. These are fantastic cards. Goddess Lakshmi with Fortune. One of the Hindu goddesses, goddess of wealth, true inner wealth, with her consort Vishnu there. Beautiful energy. And it's speaking to the Wheel of Fortune card. A dramatic change in fortune, bringing in good things, abundance, and all the wonderful things. Look at this. 2 cards of extreme abundance. Shall we look? Oh, shiz. Okay. Holy crap. I've been a little bit tired from the beginning of this reading, but I have to say, this, like, I'm going to screenshot this. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful thing. You got the sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Empress. This is the card here. It says fertility with the Navajo corn goddess Etsanat Lehi. But really, aside from this goddess, it's just representing traditionally the Empress card. The Empress card is about beauty, fertility, creativity, all of those wonderful things. Ruled over by Venus. Okay, also like a lot of earth energy here as well. Do we dare peek one more time? Oh my goodness. The star. You're shitting me. Holy, what is under the star? Okay, leaving a sad situation. Okay, so we come back down to earth. My goodness, look at this. Okay, sun, success, clarity. Could even speak to childbirth. Beautiful, happiest card in the deck. Then you see fortune with goddess Lakshmi and Vishnu here. Oh my goodness. I was just thinking about something. Okay, goddess Lakshmi with the Wheel of Fortune, bringing in abundance, more of it, okay? And as if that wasn't enough, the Queen of Abundance in the Major Arcana, fertility with the Empress. Here it's this Navajo corn goddess Etsanat Lehi, speaking to the same themes. Abundance, childbirth, creativity, wealth, abundance, beauty, all of those things. And then you've got the star. All you're missing is the moon, which gets a little moody, so, you know, it's okay. Star with Goddess Inanna. The star is about having faith and devotion to something and waiting and hanging in there because you're waiting for the right time because you're divinely guided. And this is a very positive omen for things working out. My goodness, Gemini, what are you up to? These are beautiful cards. Amazing. Like, never have I seen such positive cards together. Okay, let's just take a peek, though, underneath the Six of Swords. Just a few more. Six of Swords is leaving a sad situation, which we see that you did, because this is the ending, Ten of Swords. Six of Swords is where you travel over water to a new land. It could be a move, okay? And you've got these six swords there, and you're trying to start a new life, a new beginning, okay? New beginning. Possibly why you're feeling so shut off, unreceptive, and the challenge is having faith. And then what happens? Seven of Cups. Now that you've left and you've gone to this new place, you see, now this can speak in two ways. Now if it's a lower vibration reading, it can go illusory success, building castles in the sky, daydreaming too much. Sorry, they're doing construction over there. I can hear it from here, it's annoying. But if it's a positive reading, like these cards, then it's speaking to the world is your oyster. You're going to be overwhelmed with options, right? High vibration is you can have so many things now. It's just a kid in a candy store. What do you want? But lower vibration is speaking to needing action instead of daydreaming too much. But I don't feel that it's daydreaming. You are taking action. Look at these cards. Let's take one more card. Six of Cups. Look, Six of Cups and Seven of Cups. Six of Cups is a reunion. It's nostalgia, happy childhood memories. Someone from your past coming back, your hometown, your school, something along those lines. Very happy card. It could even speak to family reunions as well. Very happy card. And Strength card with Goddess Oya. Beautiful. So you've got another amazingly strong Major Arcana card. Look at how many Major Arcana you got. 4, 5. Strength card is about controlling your animal nature. Maybe even being in a dangerous situation and being able to stay in control. It's about also, most importantly, great strength. Almost immovable in your conviction. So we'll leave it there. Freaking fantastic. I'm just going to leave it like this though, okay? I'll leave it like this. I'm going to leave it like this. Yeah. Yeah. Something like this. I'm going to run out of space. But let's just leave it like that. Now let's pull some oracle cards. I am going to pull the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle cards by Elena Fairchild. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 28th, please. What's going on for Gemini? On the bottom we've got surrender, sensitive sister, be moved by the moon, which is natural because, you know, this new moon that's just passed, and also it's the Aquarius moon, as everybody's talking about. Google it. And it's Lunar New Year. All right, so ancestral guardians of light. Beautiful. Let's talk about this card. Where's my book? There it is. Number 32. Sip. All right. It says, my love for you is so vast, and as you learn to recognize it, you shall see me reaching for you in every person, every encounter, every circumstance, every event in your life. You have come to this planet at my request, to be a bearer of light and a way shower for others. And because you honor me in taking human form, so too shall I honor you. Look within your heart, and there you shall find me. We travel together always. There is no need for you to feel alone. So the meaning here, when your soul selects this card in a reading, the connection that you have been feeling to a person or group is confirmed as a deep soul connection. There is karmic healing or the working out of past life issues that is happening during this lifetime for you. This will help your soul to grow. There is no need to feel bad or punished if something seems to be negative in your life. It is the divine reaching for you, wanting you to grow through an experience and discover more of your inner light and beauty. Sometimes it is only in the darkness that we see our light clearly. When we realize the light, we do not need the darkness anymore. Go through what is happening in your world with peace in your heart. Light will prevail and peace will come. Do not stop until you reach that place of light and peace within. You are a natural healer, and some of the issues you are personally experiencing are actually from the groups to which you belong. Family, work, humanity. Trust that you are not making things up or going crazy. You are working at a collective level because your soul is able to help process issues that the group is struggling to resolve. By doing so, you are bringing more light, compassion, and peace to the matters at hand. So I'm just going to, because of this kind of darkness that they're talking about, right, I will read you the healing process in this card as well. Say this prayer aloud. This is for whoever wants to do this. I call upon the unconditional love of my ancestral guardians of light. I ask for blessings of leadership and of wisdom. I ask for the courage to take rest when it is needed and for the wisdom to understand the part I play in the greater group process. I ask for the respect I need to acknowledge the importance of my own journey and the compassion I need to respect the journey of others, even if I don't always understand the choices others make. I give thanks for the spiritual guidance and assistance being offered to me now, and I ask for the discernment to be able to recognize when a wisdom greater than my own is guiding me. I now thankfully receive the gift of being held by my soul group and being empowered by its greater healing process, of which my own path is a part. I give thanks for the gift of the soul connections that work in tandem with me to awaken a more loving reality upon Mother Earth for all, and I ask that I serve with humility, confidence, and trust and love. May my intentions and actions be pure through the protection of Kuan Yin, who loves me unconditionally through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. You have finished the healing process. So automatically that looks like you're going through something to get to bigger things. You've been encountering some kind of obstacles, which it's saying to recognize your own part in creating these obstacles and to keep pushing forward until you break from the darkness and you get to that space of peace and light. And don't stop till you get there. Don't be discouraged. All right. This is the Divine Feminine Oracle cards by Megan Watterson. Let's see. There's goddesses from all over the world in this deck. And, ooh, Goddess Kali. Look at how she flipped. Look at how many flipped out for you. I can't read all of them. Oh, gosh darn. Goddess Kali. Goddess Lakshmi again. Goddess Sekhmet, the Red Lady, she is quite intimidating. About, you know, female, like, honoring the anger and rage and so on. Our Lady of Guadalupe. And Ananda Mayima. Goddess Saraswati, so you got all three there. You got Kali, Goddess Kali, Goddess Lakshmi, Goddess Saraswati, Machi Kleptron, the diamond-hearted Dakini, Saint Bridget, Our Lady of Exalted Light, the Cosmic Egg, Goddess Freya, Goddess Amaterasu, she's Japanese, and Goddess Zhu Zhuangjing, Mystic of Peace. But I can't read all those. And then Lilith, the first woman. She's a badass too, my goodness. All right, but we're going to look for one card, please. For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For February 8th to the 28th. Can we please get one got there. That's it. See? Got her again. This is Machik Leptron, the diamond-hearted Dakini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. On the bottom, Lala, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. Thank you to all the goddesses and Goddess Lala. Now let's read about Machik Leptron. Where is this book? There it is. It's not in alphabetical order. 125. So, when your soul selects her card. From Machik's perspective as an enlightened female, she knew the difference between a god and a demon. What is it? She knew that the difference between a god and a demon had to do with our reaction to them. Those who cause us pain, she explained, also teach us patience, whereas those who bring gifts can distract us from our spiritual paths. No one and no single situation has the power to derail us, that is, unless we let it. The power rests within us. Then, the spiritual path for Machik was to become intimate with her inner demons, those thoughts or beliefs that kept her from experiencing joy, bliss, and pure love. The darkness within us isn't actually dark. It often feels threatening because some aspect of our intuition knows that when we face it, we will reclaim a lost part of our soul. We will heal. We will become more whole, and that, ironically, can be terrifying. We get so used to functioning with only one wing. We wonder, how can I fly now with two? I'll go too far, too high. Who will I become now that I am free? And who will I lose in the elevation of my soul? Machik is here to support us in seeing what's ready to come to consciousness. She's here with her diamond heart to hold us as we feed one of our demons, not with fear, but with the knowledge that bringing it to life and into the light will help set us free. The Soul Voice Meditation. Is there an ego belief that I'm ready to see and release within me? The intention. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. All right. There she is. Thank you, Goddess Machik Leptron. Okay, so I'm going to read a quick part about who she is. It says, Machik developed the Tantric Buddhist practice of Jud. These teachings were the first Buddhist teachings to emerge in Tibet. Jud is referred to as cutting off ritual. A demon, according to Machik, is anything that obstructs the achievement of freedom. Demons, then, are ego beliefs, not scary, hairy beasts, but inner barriers that keep us from realizing the nature of reality. The Jud practitioner visualizes their demon and then mentally cuts off parts of their own body as an offering to the demon. Machik holds a traditional Tibetan Jud drum, a damaru, in one hand and a bell, kanta, sorry, I don't know, in the other. Machik, like Yishe Tsogyal, lived until she was 99, and then according to Tibetan Buddhists, yeah, we're not going to read that part. This powerful, it talks about a reincarnation, it's complete BS, nobody believes that. This powerful, unbroken lineage of female transmission reveals to us that enlightenment is about making the darkness conscious. All right, so it's fighting darkness, basically. All right, you got 2 of those cards, Gemini. So let's now go on to the Colette Baron Reid Wisdom of the Oracle cards. Oh, there it is. Never Ending Story, number 37. Came out right away. On the bottom, time to go. Okay, let's go with that. What is the Never Ending Story? So, self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas, the Oracle's message. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The sky is never falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, And the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. So there's 3 messages here. There's a relationship message, a prosperity message, and a protection message. And I feel that you're going to have to be read all 3. And sometimes the protection message is very contrary to the other 2. But I'll read it anyways. Just take it as it resonates for you. So the relationship message is, sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other, more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives, none of them were true ever anyways. Ever true anyway. Now for the prosperity message. Fear, envy, procrastination, greed, and the perception of victimhood could all be active in your life at this moment. Are you comparing yourself with others, thinking their success should be yours? Maybe you're afraid of all the good that is coming your way, so you step out of your lane, totally aware of what you're doing, but seemingly powerless to stop yourself. Are you back to where you started, or in a situation that reminds you of past failures? Financial insecurity scaring you? You must learn to love yourself through missteps and sabotaging moments. Use criticism constructively right now. Better yet, stop telling this story altogether. Make up a new one. The universe loves you deeply and will wait for you to figure that out. Tell a new story and success is all but guaranteed. You can do it. Now the protection message is very short. This is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is, not my circus, not my monkeys. All this drama will pass, and you will carry on unscathed and blameless. All right, so that's conflict, right? Okay, so let's see what crystal and chakra healing we can get for you, Gemini, for February 7th to the 28th. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 7th to the 28th. Can we please get one crystal for chakra healing and for working with to manifest protection, abundance, and their best life? Please get one crystal. Okay, again with the 7,000 cards. Meditation with amethyst, diaptase with heart healing, calcite with relaxation, and kunzite with self-love. On the bottom we've got boji stone, speaking to balance. But I ain't going to take all that, so we're going to do it again for one card. Can we get one card, please, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Can I take that? Shatukite is a teacher's stone, helps to teacher's crystal, helps for teachers being their own best teacher and recognizing the merit in another teacher, and it goes on, but I'm not going to read that one. We're going to read this one. Diopside, Mother Earth. I haven't seen this not once come out since I got this deck. Of course, that is interesting because look at all these major arcana cards we got. Beautiful. Let's see. Mother Earth. I am curious now. Beautiful green stone, probably for heart healing, maybe for more than just the heart chakra. Let's read about it. Diopside. All right. Yep, it's for the heart chakra. So your heart chakra needs some healing. Various hues of green. That's what colors this diopside crystal comes in. And it said it assists in connecting to the heart of Mother Earth and in receiving her healing energy, allows an opening to receive and nurture yourself, holds you deep in love as you explore childhood issues, Assists in identifying trauma carried from the womb. Wow, that was moving there. Holy. Okay. It says, it is now time for you to deepen your understanding and connection to Mother Earth and receive her love and blessings. You have been feeling a lack of grounding and support in your life, and this card has arrived to assist you. Perhaps you have been feeling disconnected, lethargic, or require some healing and guidance. Whatever your situation is, Mother Earth, along with the Devas of Diapside, has heard your calls for help and is here to offer your healing and support, and to let you know she loves you. Feel her nurturing vibration under your feet, supporting each step you take here on the planet. Tune into her heartbeat and open to receive her divine love into your heart. It is time for you to reconnect back to your roots and the earth. Take some time out in nature, spend time in the garden or lie among the trees. Feel yourself being held and embraced by the earth as you allow this energy to recharge and revitalize each and every cell of your mind, body, and spirit. It could be possible that you're pulling this card today because you are experiencing unresolved issues around your mother or challenges of being a mother. The Devas of Diapside and Mother Earth are greatly supporting you, filling you with unconditional love and healing as you transform through this stage in your life. The Devas would like to encourage you to do something positive for the earth, such as planting a tree, collecting trash, and doing your best to recycle. Beautiful. Put this over here. Put Diapside over here. Okay. Now, I'm going to move on to the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. It's always adventurous and fun. Let's see what is in store for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 7th to the 28th. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 7th to the 28th. That's it. Love it when that happens. Makes it real straightforward. Look at the cards you get. Holy moly. I'm getting jealous. Just kidding. I'm not jealous, but holy moly. Good for you. Wondrous Universe. Walk in Beauty. Look at this. It's like some kind of Dumbledore looking person. And I don't mean that in a jokey way. Look at this. Looks like a wizard. Let's read about it. Looks magical. Usually it's all about travel. Somehow you got the only wizard in here. Look at this. A genie. A genie and a wizard. Excellent. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. All right. Don't know who you are, Gemini, but these are awesome cards. Wondrous Universe. Did I just open to that? Did I just? No, I didn't. That would have been fun. There it is. Walk in Beauty. Card meaning, you live in a beautiful and wondrous universe. You are a beautiful being. Take time to see and cherish the wonders of life wherever you go. It transforms your life. There is remarkable beauty within you. Simply acknowledging it allows it to surface even more. The time you take to create beauty in your home will manifest in your life. In Native traditions, walking in beauty means to honor all the natural cycles of life and to experience a sacred communion with the Creator in all things, including oneself. The Sacred Traveler wants you to know there's always beauty around you and within you. The Sacred Traveler constantly looks for and embraces the majestic, wondrous universe in all forms. You can hear it in the song of an early morning bird, you can smell it in the aroma of freshly baking bread, and you can see it in the way the cloud floats across the sky. The more you seek beauty, the more it will find you, and the more you will find yourself in a beautiful world. Look at that. Look, you got such magical cards. Good for you. All right. I'm going to leave this one last because it's the shortest, and people usually run out of steam, including myself, by that time. So this is the second last oracle card. We're going on to your love and romance now, okay? These are the love and romance cards, oracle cards. This is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So can we please get a card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 28th? This was a very magical reading. My goodness. Holy moly. Okay, that's it. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Put that over here. On the bottom, we've got chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So chemistry and romantic feelings. Okay. Let's read about that with the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. The stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway to those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap, and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that it is already inside of you. A partner definitely brings these feelings to the surface. However, they were within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I am romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be locations or events associated with your hobbies and interests. All right, so it looks like you're ready for your next romantic relationship. That's what it's saying, because one has already obviously ended. Something ended. And okay, that just flipped out. That was not, and I don't count that. And look what they did. Messy, messy. All right, these cards are slippery, these the Goddess Tarot deck. I'm always adjusting. All right, this is the last oracle card for you, Gemini, and it's Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we get one last oracle card for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 28th, please? Okay, so now I have to pick one. Okay, on the bottom, do something for someone else, give your attention to someone else. And so showing this like beautiful nature scene in the forest, and this birdies and squirrels and all that, and being kind to animals. Top card. Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. Number 44. So let's read about that. All right. It's very short. The need to feel loved and appreciated motivates how we will act in a relationship. Taking time to understand each other will benefit you, as you will find that this will only help love to grow. Recognize your differences and don't try to control every aspect of what is before you. And that's it. That was your reading, Gemini, for February 8th to the 28th. Please check out your monthly love reading for February. I already posted it. As well, I'm going to have a Valentine love reading as in addition to my weekly love readings coming up. So check back for that. And I've got a couple of tarot haul videos where I go, where I show how to clean a tarot deck that's been used. One of them, some of my new decks I bought, and some crystals that I picked up, which is always fun. And yeah, beautiful reading. Thank you. It was amazing. This really started the day off well. And I'm happy that you got such a fantastic read. Just to recap, left that sad situation. Everything is an option now. Right? The Seven of Cups, have world is your oyster, kid in a candy store. Why? Because I'm going to take it at a high vibration because of all of these wonderful major arcana cards. You got the Sun, Wheel of Fortune, Empress, Star. all after you left a sad situation. Look, reunion, strength, Queen of Wands. Beautiful queen there. She's attractive, gets attention. She's a go-getter. All right, extremely confident. That was your reading. Hope that resonated for you. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.